I actually had my worst heckler ever about 3 weeks ago in San Francisco. I'll tell you the story real quick. So the joke I was doing, right, it was a suicide joke. I'm just telling you right now because you guys are easily triggered. The joke I was doing was, I'm from this like very like rich white part near San Francisco, so I was like, oh my god, you know, like when I was growing up, everything was so white and upper middle class in my town, like even the suicide attempts were upper middle class. Like there was this kid at my school, he locked himself into his garage with his car on, and they were like, fuck dude, I drive a Tesla. So that's the joke I was doing, right? There was this Karen-ish looking lady right in the middle of the crowd. She gets up and she's like, your jokes aren't funny. I was like, what? She's like, you're shitty at your job. I was like, why? And she was like, because you should never joke about suicide. I was like, okay, how come? She's like, because I speak to suicidal people. I'm a social worker, so I talk to them 24 hours a day. And I was like, okay, miss, that's fair. But if I had to talk to you for 24 hours a day, I would fucking kill myself too. And she was mad, dude. She was like, get off stage. I was like, do you want me to jump? But I want to end it on like a high note, right? So I didn't want to like end it badly. So I was like, listen, man, I don't know if you know this, but obviously suicide's bad. I'm not saying it's good. Like, I was like, listen, there are good things happening. Like, for example, you're in San Francisco. I was like, did you know that the Golden Gate Bridge, they just installed a suicide net this year? And she's like, yes, I did know that. And I'm like, do you know why? She's like, why? And I'm like, because you're shitty at your job.